Good morning, all of you. Myself, Assistant Professor. Good morning, all of you. Myself, Assistant Professor Amruta Phare of Adarsh Vikas Mandal, Karmavir Bhaurao Patil Degree College, Thane. I welcome you all for today's session of add-on courses of Information and Technology, which is a part of Aazadi at the rate 75 programs conducted by Adarsh Vikas Mandal. Today is an auspicious day for our institution, as today is 12th Foundation Day of our Adarsh Vikas Mandal. It's a proud feeling that our institution has successfully completed 12 years, wishing great success to our college and many years to come. These workshops are conducted to upgrade the skills of students and make them job oriented. We have already completed workshop on PPT and today we are going to start the workshop on Excel. To conduct this workshop, today we have Mrs. Madhuri Patkar Madam. Welcome Madam. I request Patkar Madam to guide our students on Excel. I hand over the mic to Ma'am. Thank you. Over to you, Ma'am.
Thank you, madam, and welcome to all students. Chalo, let us start with the Excel. So today we are going to learn the Excel basic formulas, around 15 formulas. Okay. So we will create our new file. Amruta miss, allow me to share the screen. Okay, students. I will let you know about the importance of Excel for especially the commerce students. If you go any interview, maybe that is a financial organization, it may be the school, college, being a staff, you want to join there, being the accountant from CA's office to the any bank, they need the advanced Excel because myself, we are availing, me and my team, we are availing for the Excel in last 10 years. We has been trained to the many institutions as well as the staff for the advanced Excel. And that is very much important. Now the screen has been shared. So let us start with, now this is an Excel sheet. Okay. This is area. This area we call as a advanced Excel or Excel sheet. Okay. Now if we go that, this is the column, that is A, B, C, D. These are the columns. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the rows. I will just zoom the screen. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 is the rows. Now, whatever I'm moving on the screen, it's called the cell pointer. Why I'm telling this? Because it may come in the exam for the MCQ. So this is called cell pointer. Okay. Whenever we are think about the Excel, that we definitely come to know that what is the cell address. If we call, this is a cell pointer. So what is the cell address? Now example, if I move the cell pointer here, so H is the column and 7th is the row. So we call this cell address as H7. We call this cell address as H7. If I move here, okay, then this is E11. This address is displayed here. whenever in the Excel, we are selecting the n number of column. M number of column. That means we have highlighted this much portion. Then we can say this is the E2 to say 30. So that means the diagonal range we are taking for the cell address in Excel. Okay. Now we'll come to the point. Now this is the A. Then there is only one worksheet. In the older version of Excel, there are 3 worksheets which is present here. But nowadays, there are only one worksheet. Now we can add the worksheet, yes. By clicking on the sign or with the help of shortcut keys, yes. We can add the so many worksheets here. Now today, we'll say only one worksheet they provided us. Then how many rows are there in the one worksheet? If you press the control and down arrow key, will jump on the last row of the Excel worksheet. That is a 10,48,576 rows. How many there? 10,48,576 rows. If you again put the finger on the control menu and the up arrow key, it is the first column and the first row. That is the Excel sheet will start from the A1. That is the A is the column address and 1 is the row address. It will start from the A1 to control down arrow. That is A 10,48,576. Okay, so this is the last row of one worksheet, and these n number of worksheet you can able to add them. Then how many columns are there? We can say that control and right key. It will show me the last column of the Excel worksheet that is currently open on the screen. That is the last column name is XFD. Now how its series maintained in the Excel especially. If you see that this is A, B, C, D up to Z, if we finish, then AA, BB, AC, just like the car or any vehicle number series maintained by the company or from the government, just like. So this is XFD is the last column of the Excel worksheet. Now, let us type something to see the formulas. Okay, we have to look after the formulas. Now we will type something. Chalo, we'll type a roll number, name, okay, and say marks of the students. We will take the roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 8. And from 8, I want to type the else 20. Instead of that, I will go to the 6 or 2 numbers only. I will just drag the cursor. Okay, see. Then automatically range comes. I will let you know afterwards how we can increase and decrease the range. Now we will take the name of the students. Say Ram, Shah, Abhijit, okay, Swati, Siddev, Raja. Okay, we'll take 10 only. Okay, we'll take. Else I will get removed. Select it, delete it. It has been removed. Now the marks randomly I can take anything. Okay, now I'm typing this data, so I just want to let you know. Else other sessions we can use the ready-made data. You can get the data, sample data in the from the Google itself. Okay, I will select this. First, what will I will do? I will border this. This is called a ribbon. Today we are going to learn the home ribbon. We will finish the name. This is the bottom border, top border, left border, right border. We say all the borders. Whatever we have selected, all the borders. See the border of the screen. Whatever we have selected, border. Now, first we'll say cut, copy, paste, and format. Okay. Now, if I select this, press Control X or the cut from the ribbon, the dotted line will appear on the screen. I can move the cursor some blank spaces and say paste. So it has been moved from the first range to another range. Yes. See the cursor on the screen. It is a 4 arrow. We can drag this. Yes, we can drag this. Okay, we drag it back. Again, I will show Control X, cut. Here, place the cursor, Control V, paste. So till the dotted line is there, I can paste n number of times, yes. But in the case of copy, when it will move, it terminates. Now copy, that is Control C, Control V. Control V always for the paste. Control V always for the paste. This is keys is called a combination key because at the time we have to handle the two keys, that is Control plus V, Control plus X, Control plus C. So this is still the dotted line is there. I can paste the same thing in n number of times. I can paste the same thing in n number of times. As soon as I will press the escape key, dotted line remove, and if I say the paste, it will not do anything. It will not do anything. Okay, this can be in the case of copy only. Okay, whatever it is, I will just get removed. Okay, see the formatting is still there, but the contents, that is the text, get removed. Okay, now we are having this much data that we have just typed and refresh it. Now, again, we'll say bold, italic, underline. Select this. I want to make the headings bold. Yes, it has bold. I want to give the background to my headings. Yes, I can give any background. Okay, to my heading. Then I make them italic. Yes, slanting. I want to underline them. Yes, it has been underlined. So this you can format like this. Again, I will select this. Now, if I write that is unit 1. If I type the unit 1, and same effect I want to give this cell. Same effect I want to give to this side. Then I will click the cursor here. Format painter. That means whatever the formatting I have done, that is background, foreground, boldness, italic, underline, whatever I have done, it will get copied and click here. It will go to the current text. Okay, so that means format painter will give the same effect to the current text. For example, if I type the number here, a random number, there is no meaning of the number, but I select this or anything, this format painter, and I will select this cell. So all the cells, whatever I have selected, have the same format. Okay, if you change the font also, it will got the same format of that. Now we'll see that how to increase the size. See, the size has been increased, it has been decreased. You can, with the help of this, you can also say the capital A and the small size A, that is decrease the font size. Now you want to say change the font name. So these are the fonts in my computer. Whatever the font is available in your computer, you can change it. For example, why I'm saying in my computer, because I don't have the much Indian language formats. I'm having only Hindi and Marathi fonts. So I can, if I click that Hindi and Marathi font, see the number has been exchanged into Marathi, or we can say the Hindi, that is Indian language. If I change the font to the English, it will convert into English. This is the font type. Okay, whatever the font I need, I will take it. As per whenever I'm increasing the font, if you observe that the height of the row and the size of the column has been increased automatically. That you have to remember. Yes, the question may come that when you increase the size of the text, the column height and the width of the row automatically increase? Yes, it has been increased. It will increase. Okay. Now we'll see the alignment. That is, we can say make it center, horizontally, bottom align, right, left, and center. This is aligned. This is called indents. Indents, that is extra space. You want to increase the font step. See. Okay. Increase the font. You can move that. You can make it center also. You want to make it center also. See, the width, if not match, it will represent with the hash sign. The width will not match, it represents the hash sign. Means what? I will remove all these things. Okay, I will remove all these things. I will just decrease the width of the column. If I want to type that number, especially if I type, okay, I press enter. So if the sufficient width is not there, it will be converted either into exponent or into hash. Either into exponent or into hash. Okay. See, if the number we can able to type it, see, it will convert into exponent. Now sometimes it is convert into hash also. It will convert into hash also. Now we will go afterwards. Okay. So this is, we have to take the alignment. Now, if I want to insert one more line here, I will go here, insert the row. If I want to type here the name of the college, that is KBP Degree College Thane. Okay, this much. I make it center. I will click on this and I will say merge and center. So it will go there, merge and across. Now I will just find, let it be. What is the difference between that? What is the difference between that? Okay. Now if I type something here, for example, if I cut the same thing, cut, Control V, paste. So this is KBP Degree College. So this is a merge and center of this cell. It has been combined automatically. Okay. If I want to type our address of the college, we can say that is serial number 16 Marble Industrial Estate. Okay, it get automatically center. Then what is the across and center? I will just let you know. Okay, we take the somewhere else. If I click the cell, I will just go here. I'll say across. Okay, that is selected, say in the same row and height. If I say that the row, if I increase the row, okay, if I increase the row, and if I say that merge across, for example, wrap text. See, in this row, it will be merged, getting merged in the single row. We have to increase the height so that this text will be fit. Now I will say this across. So merge and text means it will increase the length or of the column itself, but not merge the rows. When you are saying merge and across and select the n number of columns, then it will divide into column angles. Okay, especially when you want to type the address and all these things, you need this. Okay. Now Excel is a beauty of the formula. So we'll go to the formula, start the 15 formula that we are going to learn in the today's session. We are going to learn in the today's session. Now I will auto fit the width. I will remove this. Okay. And if I want to make the auto fit width, I will go to the format, auto fit row height. So it will increase like that. This is also auto fit row height. This is also replaced. I will remove all these things. Okay. Now, let us come to the formula. Today we are going to learn the basic formula, if and multiple if formula. Okay. Now, I want to take the sum of the given numbers. The formula is, the syntax of the formula is equal to sum, bracket open. We have to select the range, close the bracket, press enter. Close the bracket, press enter. That is a 582 is the sum. I will just type this. This is the formula of sum. Then we can say yes. If you want to do the subtraction, multiplication, division, yes, you can do. Now we will say subtraction. Some formulas is even in the Excel, that is included in the Excel, MS Excel. But some formulas we have to create. That is equal to, if I say 582 minus 63, it will give the sum like that. Now sum, we can take this also. If I want to add this plus this plus this plus this also, you can give the formula. You can give the sum like this, F2, it will display the formula. That is the given range, C3. That is, we had started calculating from the C3 to C12 because C column, the row is different. That is 3 and 12. You can increase and decrease the range. It is not necessary every time you have to select the full range. If you want to select the half of them, if you say the sum of this and bracket close, it will give you the sum of a particular range. If you go to the sum, bracket open, these 2 or 3 columns, bracket close, plus sum, bracket open, and these 3 columns, bracket close, and enter, then only it will give me the sum of a given range. Sum of a given range. Okay, so this is the way you can create your own formulas. So we are up to the subtraction. Now we will go to the multiplication. Okay, multiplication. For a multiplication, you know that multiplication can be done again with the 2 numbers only. So we can do the multiplication of 63 into, we can say 14. So this will give you the multiplication of any number. Okay, these all are called the numeric function. This is called numeric function. Okay. Then division. Division, I will say that this number divided by 10, it will give, or we can say any number, this number divided by 41, it will give the result. Maybe in the total number or the decimal place. So this is the basic function, that is sum, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now we will go to the max. I want to find out the maximum number of the given range is equal to max, bracket open, and I will select the range. I can type the range also. Bracket close. See, this is the formula of max. This is the formula of max is equal to max C3 to C12. Again, I will go to the next formula. I want to find out the minimum is equal to min, bracket open, and I want to find out the from C3 colon C12. You can type the range also, not necessarily you have to drag it. Sometimes whenever Excel, we are just giving the formula and go beyond the range, and you have to type the range. Okay, that is the minimum. So that means in the given range, it will find out the minimum number. If some of the number I make it Raja, I make it 3 only. So it will give me 3 as a minimum. It will give me 3 as a minimum. If I say that 3, 3, 3, so it will give the maximum as a 3, 3 and the minimum 14. So whenever you make the changes in the original data, it automatically gets changes wherever you are using that cell address in the formula. Okay, minimum, maximum, then we will go to the average. Average. If I want to find out the average, then I will type formula, that is average full, and select the range C3 colon C12. Bracket close. So it will find out average. Now see, we have already find out the division. Division में क्या किया था? That total, whatever the figure is divided by 10. But here what they will do, that is average is nothing but the total divided by how many records? It will give the average. Okay. Now, next is count. It will count the total records. Count is a numeric function only. Count will never count the character records value. We will see that. We'll say count C3 to C12. I am taking the one range again and again, so you can concentrate on the formula. Okay, need not to concentrate on the range. The range is same. The formula will give the different result because a different result we want after typing the formula. Now this is a count. This is average, minimum, maximum, division, multiplication, subtraction, and the sum. Okay, and the sum. Now we will go further. If I say the count and take the range instead of C, if I take that B2, B3, we can do B3 to B12, it will give us 0. 0, because this is not the numeric column. We have selected B3. So this is a non-numeric. The text we have written. We have written, हम लोगों ने text लिखा है, इसलिए वो column का count नहीं करेगा. Count किसको करेगा? जो numeric है उसको. Now this is the basic numeric function. Now we will say the character function. Character functions. Okay. Now if we go here, the first character function you can say that is length. Length. That is equal to len bracket open. What you want to length for? If I say the length of Divakar, the word Divakar, and I close the bracket, I press enter, it will give me the length of 7. That means total Divakar. If I write here, India is my country, and I want to find out length of this sentence, then len bracket open, I will select the sentence, bracket close, and press enter. It will give the length of 19, including the spaces. If you count the words, that means 19 minus 3 are the words. Because the 3 spaces are there, which is include after India, after each, and after my. Okay. Now, for a length, we can give the text. Yes. If I give the text India, close, or we can say nowadays we call India as a Bharat. Okay, and bracket close, it will be 6. Okay, this is clear. So this is a length for a same any text function, or we called as a string functions also, or character functions also. We can observe this by practicing. This is length. Then we can say right. Right function will give us the from right hand side how many characters you want. For example, I take Sandeep, comma, I said I need 3 characters from the right hand side. I press yes. So it will give E, E, and P. Okay. So that you have to mention, see, this is the formula. You have to mention how many characters you want from the right hand side should display. Okay, then we will take the function of the left. From left hand side, how much characters you want. Again, we'll take Sandeep only. So from left hand side, if I say 4 characters I want and close the bracket, it will display me sand, S-A-N-D. So it will display the sand. So that is a length, right, left, and mid, MID, mid. Mid will give us the middle character, but not exactly middle. Computer will never calculate how many spaces are there, how many characters are there, but it will just give me how many characters from which character you want. That's all. That is also used mid. Now, if I take the text, India is my country, and if I say from 4th character, 3 characters I want to take or display. So mid is using for IA because after IA the space is there. So just observe from 4th character 1, 2, 3 and 4th is I, and this is A. If I make it the 6 characters, it will give this. Okay, it will give this. So MID formula is working from which character, how many characters you want to display for a particular sentence or a word. Okay, then we will say proper function. And I will come here, say proper, bracket open, and I select the text and bracket close, enter. If you observe that with the help of proper function, we have done that. We have converted our text into sentence case or the title case. That means each letter of the word will, first letter will convert to the capital one. Convert to the capital one. This is called the function proper. Then if we say upper, function upper, bracket open, and if I select this one, bracket close, press enter, it will give me all the letters in the capital. All the letters in the capital. It will give by the upper function. Now next function I will take the lower. If I use the function, bracket open, if I click India is my country, bracket close, enter, will give all the letters are small. So I will repeat, length will give the total length including spaces. Right will give us from right hand side how many letters you want to display. If I select the B12, when the some word or the characters are there. Now we have selected Sandeep. Okay, so that's Sandeep, first 3 letters. Last 3 letters. Left, first 3 letters. That is from left hand side, 4 letters will be appear. This mid will give us the middle of the sentence, not exactly middle, but we have to give in the syntax that how many characters we want and from which character. So here we mention that total 4 characters we need, and total from 4th character, total 6 character we want to display. Then we see the function proper. If you select the text with the help of proper function, that sentence, text, paragraph, whatever it is, it will convert into title case. That means each character of the word will get capital. Then we see the upper function. We have selected India is my country, which is in small case and use with the upper. So it will display in the capital letters. Use with the lower, it will display in the lower case. Use with the lower, it will display in the lower case. Okay. Now this is called the character functions, and these are called the numeric functions. So how many functions we have learned? I will just select this. Okay. See, it will give me the count 15. As I said, we are going to learn the 15 basic functions. Yes, this 15 basic function we have learned. Now, we are going to see the basic if formula, basic and, basic or, and multiple if. Okay, we are going to learn the basic if formula. So that I will just write it basic if. Okay. Now what formula I want to give is equal to if bracket open this cell is greater than equal to 35 then वो बंदा पास हो गया PASS पास नहीं तो क्या फेल है this is fail bracket close press enter it will pass because this Ram is having the marks greater than 35 greater than 35. See, if this condition is true he should be pass fail. If this condition is false then he will be fail. So true है तो pass है false है तो fail है यानी कि जिसको मार्क्स कम है अभी 14 मार्क्स संदीप को है तो वो फेल होना चाहिए बाकी सब तो पास लग रहा है. Now if I drag the formula towards down with the dragging handle I can get my result. Okay, I can get my result from ये अभी मैंने अगर उसको 31 कर दिया तो ये भी बंदा फेल हो जाए. If you make the changes in the original data, always it make the changes in the formula as well as anywhere that formula range has been used. Okay, formula range has been used. Now, if I want to give the result, okay, if I say is equal to if bracket open and bracket open. I want to combine the two conditions. मैं बोलूँगी ये greater than equal to 35 है और इसका result is equal to quotation में pass है. पास है तो प्रिंट करना गुड और प्रिंट करना बैड. I put the text in the double quotes that you may observe this. Double quotes में ही देने हैं. And का मतलब है दो कंडीशन फुलफिल होनी चाहिए यानी कि मार्क्स भी होने चाहिए और पास रिजल्ट भी होना चाहिए. So this is good. See, this we can take with the and condition. Both the conditions should fulfill. ये good होगा. Okay. Or we can say that if we write the gender, okay, and with the and, okay, I will just make this and I will move this, okay, and if I type the gender, that is, this is we can call male, so female, Neha is the female, Swati female, Raja male, दिवाकर मेल, संदीप मेल. अगर मुझे ये करना है एंड से गुड और बैड की जगह हम लोग करते हैं कि हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर हु हैव बोथ द थिंग्स दैट इज रिजल्ट इज पास्ड एंड जेंडर इज मेल. ओके, देन ओनली गुड, एल्स not good or whatever it is. If bracket open and bracket open, if we say that this is greater than equal to 35 है और gender is equal to male है, bracket close, then we can say pay fees. मेल है उनको फीस पे करनी. एग्जाम्पल देते ब्रैकेट क्लोज और नहीं तो मुझे नो फीस. डू नॉट वगैरह लिख सकते हैं हम लोग लेकिन नो फीस. कोटेशन कंप्लीट, ब्रैकेट कंप्लीट, प्रेस एंटर. ओके, पे फीस एंड नो फीस. इफ आई क्लिक हियर, सी all the males pay fees. Females जो है उनको no fees आ रहा है. Okay, I will show you the condition again on the screen. Please observe. Where I put the bracket, where I put the comma, where I put the quotation mark. If you observe that whenever one condition will over, if I want to terminate the things, I used to put the comma. For example, if in the bracket and then in the bracket condition, means all both the condition will fulfill till that. In and we can write n number of condition. कुछ भी condition 3, 4, 5, 6 कौन से भी condition डाल सकते हैं. Okay? Then what? अगर ये true है, सब okay है, तो pay fees. नहीं तो नहीं pay. Okay? So this is the way. Now we will take instead of and or ले लेंगे. तो और में क्या ले लेंगे? तो या तो मार्क्स 35 से आगे चाहिए, बेसिक रिजल्ट पास होना चाहिए और जेंडर मेल होना चाहिए. आइदर और एक कंडीशन फुलफिल हो तो पे, नहीं तो नॉट पे. इफ ब्रैकेट ओपन और ब्रैकेट ओपन, इफ से दिस सेल मार्क्स का लेते नहीं है, बहुत बार ले चुके. चलो, ये अगर पास है, पास है. अभी नो फीस आया था ना सबको, सब फीमेल को, लेकिन पास हुए उनको तो भरनी पड़ेगी ना. एंड ये ओके, ये अगर पास है और ये इज इक्वल टू मेल है, एम डाला कोट्स में, आइदर और कौन सी भी कंडीशन है तो पे. नॉट पे, क्लोज किया. पास है तो सबको भरनी पड़ेगी, मेल हो या फीमेल, क्योंकि और कंडीशन. चलो, पे आया. Subtract till the 40. Okay, these cells are both cells. I will just remove the format of this cells. So merge है ना, बीच में हम लोगों ने देखा था. So we cannot copy the formula there. So this is also a one rule. So first I will delete the columns. Okay, देखो merge cell चला गया. So I have to type the formula again. If हम लोगों ने क्या लिया था, और ब्रैकेट ओपन लिया था, ये पास है और ये मेल है. सो सब मेल को तो भरनी है, पास हो गए तो भी भरनी है, फेल हो गया तो भी भरनी है. सो दिस इज, वी कैन से पे not to pay. It's complete, bracket complete, enter. Now I will drag. Now there is no merge cell, nothing else like that. It should get copy. इसको not to pay आया, क्योंकि ये फेल भी है और फीमेल भी है. एक भी कंडीशन, अगर मैंने यहाँ एम किया ना तो आ जाएगा पे. Got it? यहाँ एम किया क्योंकि आइदर और कंडीशन, आइदर और कंडीशन. All else, those who have passed, whether they male or female हो, उनको पे करनी पड़ेगी. Okay, so this is we can call or condition. This is we can call or condition. तो ये हो गया सिंपल इफ, यानी कि खाली पास है. ओके, खाली पास फेल हो गया. नाउ दिस हो गया, जेंडर मैंने ऐसे डाला था, ये हो गया. इफ है लेकिन एंड है. इन द ब्रैकेट हाउ मेनी कंडीशंस? 2 कंडीशन, ग्रेटर देन 35 एंड मेल है, तो सब लोगों को करनी ही पड़ेगी. ओके, यानी कि ट्रू है तो फर्स्ट वाला करना है ब्रेक्स, यानी कि पे फीस, नहीं है तो सेकंड वाला करना. सेम कंडीशन वी हैव टू टेक विद द हेल्प ऑफ और. आइदर और है तो आपको फी भरनी ही है, भरनी ही पड़ेगी. ओके, नाउ द लास्ट फॉर्मूला वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न टुडे. द लास्ट फॉर्मूला वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न टुडे. That is, we can say multiple if. Okay, now the criteria or condition is, अगर किसी बंदे को 75 है तो उसको डिस्टिंक्शन आना चाहिए रिमार्क. 60 है तो उसको फर्स्ट क्लास आना चाहिए. 45 है तो उसको सेकेंड क्लास आना चाहिए. 35 है तो उसको पास क्लास आनी चाहिए. और 0 है तो उसको फेल. ये हमारी कंडीशन। ये फॉर्मूला देखते हैं कैसा आता है। सो आई विल राइट हियर मल्टीपल इफ, सॉरी मल्टीपल इफ कंडीशन वी विल सी टुडे। नाउ ये फॉर्मेट करना है मुझे, ये दोनों से क्लिक करूंगी, फॉर्मेट पेंटर पे चली जाऊंगी, ब्रश का सिंबल आएगा, सिलेक्ट करूंगी। Now we will go to the formula. अभी यहाँ मुझे फॉर्मूला देना है मल्टीपल, ये कंडीशन है ना उसकी वजह से। इफ ब्रैकेट ओपन, नाउ व्हाट मार्क्स, दीज आर मार्क्स ना, सो विल टेक मार्क्स का कॉलम कौन सा है हमारा, सो वी कैन से दैट C3, मार्क्स का कॉलम है C3। ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 35 है, सॉरी 75 ले लेते हैं। तो मैं प्रिंट करूंगी डिस्टिंक्शन, डिस्टिंक्शन भी मैंने क्या किया, दो कोट्स में लिखा है। इफ ब्रैकेट ओपन C3 में ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 60 है, कॉमा, तो मुझे क्या देना है, फर्स्ट क्लास। प्रिंट क्या करना है, फर्स्ट प्रिंट करो, कॉमा, इफ ब्रैकेट ओपन C3, जब तक मेरी कंडीशन पूरे नहीं हो जाते मैं एक ही डायरेक्शन में साइन करूंगी, ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू, ओके 45 है, कॉमा है, तो मैं दे दूंगी सेकेंड क्लास, ब्रैकेट कंप्लीट, कॉमा, इफ ब्रैकेट ओपन है C3 है ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 35, कॉमा, इसमें करूंगी पास है बंदा, एल्स इफ ब्रैकेट ओपन C3, अभी बराबर उल्टी कंडीशन में लेस देन 35, तो क्या होगा, तो फेल आएगा। नाउ आई हैव नॉट क्लोज द ब्रैकेट, जैसे एंड के बाद कंप्लीट किया था मैंने, कौन सा भी ब्रैकेट क्लोज नहीं किया, ओपन इनर 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 कंडीशन डाल दिया। Now, if I want to close the bracket, I will put the closing bracket. One, match the last one, second last, third last, fourth last, fifth last. Last bracket always in a black color, put the enter. So it will give me the distinction. If I drag the formula up to the end, it will give me the result. See, so let us check. ये distinction है, तो 75 के ऊपर आना चाहिए। चलो देखते हैं, देखो 75 के है, तो ये बंदा फेल होना चाहिए, 30 बंदा है, 35 के नीचे है, चलो फेल है, यस दिस फेल। नाउ पास वाला फर्स्ट क्लास वाला कौन सा है, 60 to 75 के बीच में होना चाहिए, ये 74 है, देखो 60 to 75 के बीच में होना चाहिए। अभी सेकेंड क्लास वाला बंदा 45 to 60 के बीच में होना चाहिए, देखो 52 है, ओके। नाउ ये देखो ये पास हो गया क्योंकि 41 है, 45 के नीचे 35 to 45 के बीच में, और ये फेल है क्योंकि लेस देन 40। हैव यू गॉट दिस? लुक एट द फॉर्मूला अगेन, आई विल डिस्प्ले ऑन द स्क्रीन बाय प्रेसिंग द F2 key, the formula will display on the screen again. Just have a look of this formula. This is called multiple if formula. This is called multiple if formula. Okay, I think, have you got this? Okay. Now, this is हो गया if and multiple if. Now, one more I will just show you, one more formula that is called sum if. Conditional, the detail we can see in the tomorrow's lecture. Okay, that if you want to give the formula sum if, that is the conditional summing you want to do with your marks of the given data. So we will have the different data. Okay. I will just type the data. Okay, random data, I'm just typing. Okay. Now, अगर मुझे sum if करना है, so I have to give the range. किसको sum करना है? इसको. Condition क्या है? Quotation में दे दूंगी. Is equal to दे दूंगी. Greater than दे दूंगी. Okay. जो numbers greater than 50 है, उनके ही टोटल करो. ग्रेटर देन 50 है, उनके ही टोटल करो. देखो मैंने इक्वल टू और ग्रेटर देन दोनों यूज किया है, उनके ही टोटल करो. अगर मैंने इंटर प्रेस किया सो इट विल गिव मी 0. इफ आई पुट दिस इज इक्वल टू साइन डिलीटेड एंड प्रेस एंटर, इट विल गिव मी 2. सी द फॉर्मूला. यहाँ आपको इक्वल टू साइन देने की जरूरत नहीं है. So that means खाली range in the criteria we have to put the 2 quotation mark and greater than 50. So it will give us the greater than 50 number जो है, that is these 3 number 1 2 3. ये greater than 50 है ना, उनकी total आ जाएगी. How we will check it? 200 है कि नहीं. मैंने ये 3 select किए, ये देखो यहाँ आपको दिख रही है, यहाँ total आ गई है. Some 200 and this is 200. Yes, it's perfect. Have you got this? It is clear. Okay. Now, in tomorrow's session, we will have the multiple conditions sum if and count if. Tomorrow we are going to learn the sum if and count if and some of the part of the insert meaning. Some of the part of the insert meaning. जाते जाते और एक देखते हैं. So this is we can call it as. Now अगर मुझे insert करना है रो कॉलम एंड insert शीट भी करनी है तो हम कैसा कर सकते हैं. और इन बिटवीन ये डेटा है, तो मैंने अगर यहाँ क्लिक किया और insert रो जाके किया, so it will insert the row. That is a blank row. कितने रो देखा था, कॉलम कितने हैं रो के लिए, except D यानी कि 256 more than that column. 250 के आगे कॉलम में एक रो इंसर्ट करिए. मुझे डिलीट करनी है रो, डिलीट में चली जाऊंगी, डिलीट रो करूंगी. एक से ज्यादा रो मुझे ऐड करनी है तो मैं सिलेक्ट करूंगी. देखो 3 रो ऐड हो जाएंगे. इंसर्ट में जाऊंगी और रोज को क्लिक करूंगी, तो 3 रो ऐड हो गई. ये 3 रो डिलीट करनी है, डिलीट में चली जाऊंगी, रो को क्लिक करूंगी, तो 3 रो डिलीट हो गई. अब इंसर्ट में चली गई, कॉलम ऐड करना है. ओके, कॉलम ऐड करना है. तो चलो ये कॉलम में और कुछ लिखते हैं. ये कॉपी किया, यहाँ जाके पेस्ट किया. सो 2 कॉलम है, तो यहाँ मुझे इंसर्ट कॉलम करनी है, तो इसके राइट हैंड में इंसर्ट हो जाएगा. ओके, ये देखो शिफ्ट हो गया. अभी ये कॉलम मुझे डिलीट करेंगे ना, तो बी का जो ऊपर का डेटा है वो भी चला जाएगा. देखो पूरा कॉलम शिफ्ट हो गया. ओके, ये कॉलम अगर मुझे डिलीट करना है, मैं डिलीट में चली जाऊंगी और डिलीट कॉलम करूंगी, ये फिर से आ जाएगा. Have you got this? Whenever you are inserting a column or range, it will definitely affect to the formulas and functions. ये ध्यान में रखें. कहीं भी वो सेल एड्रेस अगर यूज किया है किसी भी फॉर्मूला में, आपने कॉलम ऐड किया यानी कि वो सेल ब्लैंक हो गया. अगर वो सेल एड्रेस किसी फॉर्मूला में यूज किया है तो you have to check the formulas also. It will definitely affect. Okay, and thank you for today's session. Okay. Amruta madam, it's up to you.
Thank you so much, Patkar madam, for such an interesting session on Excel. I hope all students have filled the attendance form, and I hope every students were paying attention and they are benefited. I request all the students to be consistent throughout the workshop, because at the end of the workshop there is going to be one exam and those students who will pass in exam will get e-certificates. So you have to pay attention and be attentive throughout the session. So I hope you all are enjoying this workshop, and we will see you tomorrow at the time that is 11 a.m. Thank you